I wanted to be in control. I wanted things to go the way that I wanted things to go. But that's not how life works. And welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. Hey, so today we are going to be discussing self-love and the different things that I use to pursue my self-love journey, right? So let's hop right into it. So the first step I used creating a routine. Now, creating a routine could be like a morning routine, a night routine, a workout routine, a stretch routine, whatever it is that works for you, create it and make it into a routine. Now, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Not only are you going to love yourself more within creating that routine, but you're going to build more structure. You're going to be more organized throughout your day because you have this routine that you set aside time to work on or to pursue to gain more self-love or to become more organized throughout life, right? So creating a routine is essential. Rather if that's waking up in the morning, brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking a shower, getting dressed, eating breakfast, sitting down to read your emails, that's a routine. That's a routine. And it's going to help you to be more organized and more structured throughout your day. So I want you to think about different routines that you can pursue so that you can build more structure and become more organized. So another thing that I relied on throughout my self-care journey was to forgive myself. I noticed that I was holding on to a lot of things, a lot of emotions, a lot of events, a lot of scenarios, because things didn't go the way that I wanted those things to go. So I had to realize I need to free myself of those things so that I can experience life for what it is and be able to embrace everything around me, right? So I had to start off by acknowledging the event of the moment, and then I forgave myself. I said I forgive myself for, and then I filled in the blank for whatever it was that I forgave myself for, right? But this is where I challenge myself more. I challenge myself to go into details on why I forgave myself, right? So for me, I had a lot of flashbacks or a lot of scenarios that would replay in my mind of how things happened or how things went, right? It's because I wanted to be in control. I wanted things to go the way that I wanted things to go. But that's not how life works. It's just, and on this journey, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to know what you can control and what you can't control. And majority of the scenarios and the events that I replayed in my head, things I couldn't control, I mean, I showed up, I did what I had to do, I said what I had to say, and maybe, I didn't like the outcome, but however, things happened the way it happened, and it's nothing that I can do to change the way it happens, okay? So I had to forgive myself for those moments, and then I had to be honest with myself and tell myself, like, girl, you can't control everything. As much as you want to control things, as much as you want things to go the way that you want things to be, life don't work like that, right? Now, sometimes things can go the way that you want them to go, but it's not guaranteed. It's just not guaranteed. You got to be honest with yourself, right? And a part of me forgiving myself, I told myself that I wouldn't repeat the same mistake again, right? So if I had an issue with controlling things and wanting things to go the way that I want things to go, when I forgave myself, I had to tell myself whatever happens, happens. Okay? So that gave me the freedom to accept whatever happens. I no longer have to hold on to the situation and sit down and think and wonder, oh, how can I change this? I no longer have to stress myself out over this situation. I'm no longer afraid of the situation, because whatever happens, happens. I am content with what happens, and I am a true believer that everything happens for a reason, you know. So that's just me, and that's my conclusion, and that's how I was able to forgive myself, by telling myself everything happened for a reason. If it was meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. Greater is on the way. So you just have to be, you know, have an open mindset about it and look forward to the great, amazing things that you truly desire to have. Another thing that I did on my self-love journey was listen to my inner child. So I listened to Baby Sasha. Baby Sasha she's adorable. She's adorable. She's a sweetie pie. She's amazing. I'm always talking to Baby Sasha. Baby Sasha's always talking to me. She's telling me what it is that she wants, what she wants to do, what she wants to play with. She loves ice cream. She loves ice cream, and I have to tell her how bad ice cream is for us, because it's a dairy product, and my body does not agree with dairy products. So that's between me and Baby Sasha, all right? But that's just one example of what Baby Sasha loves and what she, you know, enjoys doing. But I recommend that you tap into your inner child and you ask your inner child, what do you need from me right now? Or how can I love you better? Or what can I do today that'll make you smile or make you happy? Those are some questions that you can ask your inner child to open that communication up, to be able to serve your inner child and give your inner child what it is that you need and what you want. Now, when it comes down to talking about your inner child is essential that you have a relationship with your inner child. It's very, very important, because your inner child is the child that you was, right? And you guys are still connected, you know, even though you're older and you have matured. Like, that baby is still that baby. Think about like your parents, right? Your parents, even though you are an adult, you are still their baby to them, right? And they're still gonna treat you as their baby, because that's who you are to them. You're their baby, and they love you oh so much, right? So I recommend that you tap into your inner child, and that you listen to your inner child, and that you give your inner child what it is that your inner child needs or wants, right? Another thing that you can do is write your inner child a letter. You can write them a letter, and you can say, hey, look, I'm here. I'm here to be your superhero. I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to give you everything that your heart desires for. If you want to go outside and blow bubbles, we could do that. If you want to write on the walls, we could do that. Listen, don't write on the walls, but listen to your inner child and give your inner child what she or he wants, okay? Now, when it comes down to me and my inner child, she wants ice cream, right? So I have to tell her, you know, ice cream is not good for us. However, there are some healthier alternatives to ice cream. There's like the frozen yogurt, and even that's another dairy product, right? But I say that to say is that you have to just communicate with your inner child and let them know, you know, what's going on. If it's something that they want to do and it's not healthy, tell them, look, baby, it's not good. I know that this is something that you want to do, but it's not good. Talk to your inner child the same way you would talk to your child, okay? So, and another thing you could do is to be a child again. Be a child all over again. whatever it is or whatever it was that you truly enjoyed as a child. I remember I love Bratz dolls, like the Bratz dolls, and they specifically had a Bratz doll named Sasha. Ting, right? But I love playing with Bratz dolls. I love dancing. I would get in front of a crowd of people and dance my tail off. Now, can I do that now? Maybe. Really depends on how I feel. But when I was a child, I didn't go based off of how I felt. If my song came on and if I got on the dance floor and I danced my tail off, do you hear me? Okay? So just be a child again. If you want to blow bubbles, blow bubbles. Whatever it was that you wanted to do as a child, do it. If you want to go outside when it's raining, go outside when it's raining. Just make sure you turn your air off, all right? Be safe now. Just to make sure you turn your air off. You know, put a dry towel at the front door so that, you know, when you come inside, you know, you're able to take care of yourself health-wise so that you don't get sick. But just be a child again and really enjoy life and really embrace life. If you could really think about when you really enjoyed life, I think we all could say when we were a child, because we were able to be ourselves. Like before we, you know, well, I don't know, but when I was a baby, probably had to be like 3, 4, 5 years old. Like I really, from what I could remember, I really enjoyed being a child because I was able to be me. I was able to like the things that I like. You know, there was no judgment. It was just, you know, me being a child, you know. And I feel like the people that raised me, to a certain extent, they allowed me to be a child, right? To a certain extent. So let's hop into the last tip that I have for my self-love journey, which is saying affirmations. So saying affirmations are so important, like so important, because life and death lies in the power of the tongue, right? So if you're saying positive things and if you're putting positive energy out into the universe, you're gonna get that positive energy back, okay? So if you're saying negative things, rather if it's about you or if it's about another person, you're gonna get that negative energy back, okay? Saying affirmations is just basically declaring what you want, declaring what you need and what you want. So throughout the day, what I say on a consistent basis, on a day-to-day basis, right, is that everything is working out to me, for me, around me, and within me. Everything, okay? No matter if I'm feeling good at the moment, and majority of the times when I'm saying that type of affirmation is because I'm in a situation, and you know, the situation, you know, I may be stressed because of the situation, or I may be overwhelmed because of the situation. But once I put out that positive energy and I'm able to say those positive things, I get that positive energy back. So now I was just stressed or whatever. Now I feel better because I've said positive things about me. I've said positive things about my life. I've said positive things about my environment, and I've said positive things within me. So now I'm a positive person. So I'm gonna post my affirmation list of the things that I say in the morning. In the morning, when I hit snooze, I go to my notes section and I have a list of the affirmations that I say. I say things like, I'm abundance. I'm sitting on top of my world. I am so glad that I have become the person that I've dreamed to be. I say great, amazing things like that about myself all the time. Now, a part of saying your affirmations, right? Because there is a tip or a clue to like really manifesting everything it is that you want to manifest. So instead of you saying, so say for instance, if you want to manifest a new job, right? And you're new to manifestation, or you're new to saying your affirmations. So instead of you saying, I want this new job, you're gonna say, I have this new job that's paying me X amount of money with tons of benefits. Okay, so I want you to say it, and I want you to speak it as if it has already happened, right? And if you speak it as if it has already happened, then guess what? It's going to happen, right? But if you put out the energy and you say, oh, I want a job, okay, well, what does that mean? What you want a job? Okay, well, what type of job do you want? What type of position do you want? How much of money do you want to get paid? Okay, so you have to be very, very, very specific on your affirmations and the things that you manifest, because everything that you say is going to come back to you. And another thing, when you're saying your affirmations, I want you to believe whatever it is. I don't care if you say I own 50 million planets, or you say I'm going to own 50 million planets. I'm gonna need you to say that with your chest out. I'm gonna need you to step into it, and I'm gonna need you to say, I own 50 million planets by X, Y, and Z date, and then leave it at that. And you continue to say that, and it's gonna manifest itself, okay? So those are some of the things that I use, or that I do on a day-to-day basis to keep myself organized, to build more structure within my life, and to add more love to my life, okay? So if you guys resonated with anything that I said, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that I can pop up within your algorithm, and so that we can build a community amongst each other about self-development, empowerment, and self-love. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment. Say your affirmations in the comments below. I challenge every last one of y'all to say or to leave an affirmation in the comment section below. All right? I wish the best for y'all. You guys are amazing. You're wonderful. You are the best of the best and the highest of the highest. Okay? Believe it. Believe it. Say it with your chest. Okay? All right.